Hey everyone, my name is Tara Bialik. I'm really excited to chat with you guys today about my journey to 15 star. Now, 15 star diamond coach. So let me back up a little bit and tell you before I started this business and before I became a coach, any of that, I was the one that gave up easily. Like when I wasn't good at something, that was it, game over. I never followed through with things. I was the person that went to school, I went to college, and changed my major probably like 3 or 4 times. And it took me a very long time to graduate. So I was never that go-getter, that leader, that person that was going to move mountains. I was comfortable with just being average. Average, good, game over. I didn't want to do anything else. Don't take me out of my comfort zone because I'm not going to be a happy person. So fast forward to coaching. I jumped into coaching in 2013. In August, I was a teacher. And my husband's a teacher. I had 3 little ones, 5 and under at the time. So life was flipping insane. And I decided to do this. Let me just take on one more thing. My husband thought I was crazy, but I just felt like something was guiding me to this. We've been praying for a long time about a financial breakthrough, and my husband couldn't find a second job. So I said, okay, if I can just make a little bit of cash for groceries, like $200, $300, then great. That would be everything. That would be perfect. And I ended up just jumping in and loving every part of it. I love to help women feel good about themselves and the energy they had and just find themselves again, and that was just motivating to me. So I continued to do that. And I grew pretty quickly because I was like all in at that point. When I've gotten those messages saying, hey, I love what you're doing. It's really inspiring me. I feel fantastic. Keep doing what you're doing. You are awesome. I want to do what you do. Like people wanting to coach with me, people wanting to join a challenge group, people seeing changes in their life. That was it. I was like, I'm done. This is what I could do the rest of my life. Game over. So I worked like a crazy person because I was in love with what I was doing. And I ended up leaving my teaching career after that year. So after that year, it was leadership coming up in the fall, and I needed to be a 5-star diamond. So this is about a year in. I needed to be a 5-star diamond to go. Well, a week before the qualification, a week before the qualification was starting to go, you had to hit 5-star at that point. I was like one coach away, and we were working together going for it, and she ended up missing it. So and she got it the next week. So I missed going to that leadership by one coach, not getting one coach, like pretty much one single coach, right? I remember feeling like a failure. I remember feeling crappy, like, holy moly, I worked so hard. We worked so hard, and I missed my goal. I missed it. I just felt like there's nothing, like, I don't even know what to do from here. I really don't. It took me about like 2 days to get over it and to get over myself. And then I just jumped back in. And the 3 things, I want to just share like 3 things of kind of how it rolled from here. Is after that point, I just decided, you know what, I'm going to move forward. I'm going to move on. And at that point, I decided, okay, we just hit 5-star. I'm going to push to 10-star. We did it together. I hit 10-star the following year. I don't remember when it was. It was probably February, March. And I felt like that was it for me. I'm like, 10-star diamond, game over. I'm good. I'm good with that. Because you know what, guys? Honestly, I wasn't a goal setter either. I don't like failing. So I never set goals for myself because I'm like, oh, if I don't set any goals, then I'm good, right? Because look at that goal that happened and I failed. So at 10-star, I was like, I'm good. I'm never going to 15. Why go to 15? I don't want to. I don't know if I have the people. I was making all these excuses in my head for a very, very, very long time. Very long time. I was like, people would ask me, when are you going to 15? So I'm like, I'm not. And they were like, okay, why? I just don't have it in me. I don't feel like it. Like, honestly, that was my MO. It was really bad. Like, I just don't want to go there. I don't want to go there because all I heard was like, it's very difficult. So if it was difficult, I was the one that would cop out, right? Oh goodness. So when I was younger, I used to swim competitively, and I was the one that would like hide in the bathroom during practice, or hide. We had these blocks where they were, I know it was really ghetto, like they were empty underneath, and I would hide underneath them. Like I was that person that didn't step up to the plate. So I remember being at a retreat with my upline coach, and she's like, okay, everyone, let's talk about goals. I didn't really have any. She's like, well, are you going to push for 15 star? And I'm like, oh gosh, maybe I should start thinking about it. So I was like, all right, let's start thinking about it. So it took me just a couple days to really think about it, and said, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. I got to go all in. I can't do it halfway. That's not the way I roll. Like, I have to go all in. So the 3 things that I took to hit that 15 star mark was, okay, I need to decide that I'm going to do this. I need to decide that this is where we're going with our team. And is it a goal that we want to achieve together? So I first decided, yes, okay, it's now or never. It's now or never, because I love the momentum of our team and we were growing. So I felt like, okay, we're going to do this. It's now or never. Why not do it in the fall? Why not? Oh, this is like got me so pumped. I'm like, imagine if I could go to leadership and wake up that morning 15 star qualifying, and the year before me not even being able to go. So that got me thinking. And then I started setting dates, and I'm like, okay, let's see if we can do this. Then I committed. I said, you know what? I'm going to give it 110%, but I need the commitment from my team. I can't do this by myself. There's no way, right? Hello? How would that work? So I did a video sharing where my heart was and what I thought we were capable of. And I sent it to the people that I thought that would want to do this with me. And honestly, they were like, holy moly, we want this. We want to be part of a Superstar Diamond team. We want to do this. I want to hit Diamond. They were all in, right? So I had the people, and I had more people, but some people didn't push through, right? But that's okay. And we decided to commit for the next couple, it was like 6 weeks or something, to really work our booties off and make it happen. So what I also did, I asked people for help, because honestly, guys, to hit goals and to overcome like those highs and lows, you need to have help. You need to have support. So I asked some fellow leaders for help. Say, hey guys, can you work with me and help these coaches with me? And before that, I felt like maybe I was too prideful to ask for help. But it totally like humbled me to, hey, I don't know all the answers. And guess what? My ways don't work for everyone. And we're all in this together. We're all different. Let's have different coaches come in and share what they do and what helps them. Because it's maybe not the way I do it, but my way isn't right. It's just the way that worked for me, So we committed to going for it. And even though there were a lot of ups and downs, there were a lot of times where we're like, I don't know if we can do this. I don't think we could pull this off. I'm not moving forward. I didn't hit Success Club this month. There were times like that. We just said, okay, that's last week. We didn't hit Success Club. This month is going to be different. We need to hit this goal together. We pulled through. We shared what we were doing. We worked as a team. And we decided we are going to achieve this. And it was a push season. And I feel like in this business, that's what it is. There's seasons of push. If you're working towards a goal right now, which a lot of people are, it's a season of push. So we must push ourselves outside of our comfort zone. We must push ourselves to, maybe we're were, not sleeping so much. I told them, I said, guys, we could sleep after we hit this goal. And seriously, they were like, we joke about it, but that's how it was. It was crazy. We talked to as many people as we could. We provide so much value, and we just decided that we are going to add 4 coaches if we need to. We're going to add 3 coaches. We are going to make this happen. Whatever it is in their individual businesses to get to that rank goal, they were going to do it. And they did. And we achieved 15-star qualifying diamond the morning I woke up at Leadership in 2015. We held it, and we became a superstar diamond team. And it honestly, and we celebrated at our retreat. It was the best feeling ever. And this is coming from someone that never went for anything. Didn't want to get out of her little box. Didn't want to push for anything, because that means that you can maybe not hit it and fail. And who wants to fail? But honestly, I've learned over the past 3 years that failure needs to happen. You should celebrate that, because it means you're moving forward. I fail every single day as a mom, but it means that I'm trying. I fail every single day at my business. Some conversations don't go as planned. Sometimes, me mentoring a coach doesn't go as planned. I don't always say the right things. I fail, but guess what? I would not have moved anywhere if I didn't try. And I think that's so, so, so important to celebrate your failures and move forward, because failures just mean that you're pushing forward and you're giving it your all. And if you give it your all for this last quarter of the year, guess what's going to happen? You're going to be so much further than you were when you started. Even if you don't make that little goal, you don't make it, you are so much closer to it that in January you're going to nail it. So why not? Why not decide you're doing something, committing to it no matter what, even though maybe it's not in your personality to step outside that comfort zone or to push yourself or to get a little crazy and work a little harder, right? And then achieve it. And you guys will achieve it, just like I did, just like so many of us, all of us have done. We've achieved these goals along the way because we've decided to, decide, commit, and then achieve. I hope that you guys are inspired. I hope that you're motivated to move mountains this end of the year, because you guys can do it. You guys can do it.